Wait, what?
Final court appearance, choir practice for Sunday Mass, public baptism. Final court appearance? Welcome back to CharacterSelect, Dave and Tyler.
That's not ominous at all.
Painscreek murders, killings, whatever.
Killings.
Photo of Matthew and Scott years ago. Take a picture. Turn the tools back to the storage room. We have a storage room key, probably.
Yeah, but which storage room is it?
The one downstairs, I would think.
There's a locked thing here.
Scott Brooks pleads not guilty to killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. Ex-mayor's? She divorced? Main murder suspect denies killing former employer.
No, I think it means that the mayor didn't get reelected or something.
Oh, maybe. He met with Vivian in the woods that night, but went home after the meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. And that's why he met with Vivian. Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about personal matters only between the two of them. Denied further questioning, stating only that he had nothing to do with her murder. Whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he had left. As to why Scott was at his cabin for days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained he did not even know that Vivian had been murdered. Staying at the cabin is just something he's always done, as he feels at ease while at home. He's currently detained in county jail. So, that's the window, isn't it? From 11:30 to 11:50, the night she died.
Right.
Presumably.
So we have a 20-minute window that we need to get to trap somebody in.
Try,
Alright.
0503. Try, 0604? Or 0406, sorry. Try 0305. Try 0604. Alright, so it's not set to the day that he adopted him or the day that he,
I don't think any of those dates matter to him either.
Yeah.
Alright, the store's locked. I don't know what key this is.
I think it goes downstairs.
Possible.
What about that thing up at the top of the stairs?
What thing?
Right to your left. There. Anything there?
You mean the nothing that was there?
Okay. I'm just making sure. You can never be too
I
sure.
don't know. I mean, you have a point. Alright, we can't go in there.
That storage room.
Oh, storage room. Yeah, that's right. Alright, storage room key.
Interesting. Jimmy! Hell yeah. Scott's toys? Things.
We don't have a key for that.
Damn it.
Alright. We need a key for Scott's things.
What about that other toolbox?
What?
Okay, no, we can't do that.
Doesn't open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I think that's it for here, because we don't have a key for that thing.
The only other
I don't
thing
even want to think about that thing.
Yeah, the only other thing I can recommend is go to the confessional and let's try those dates.
I guess so.
It's a stretch, but I mean, what else have we got to lose?
I mean, it's a 6-digit number,
So, 05, 03, 85. Oh, okay.
Come on. Where is it? The other one loved it, but... Oh. There we go.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Moving on.
Yep.
Turn off your flashlight. Just in case. And there's no notices on the board, maybe? No, we already checked those.
Andrew Reed. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait.
All right.
Never mind. There was a handyman thing there that I wanted to check, but it's alright. Probably not
You
important.
can go back in if you want.
Nah, we'll be coming back here at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got all sorts of doors to unlock.
Alright, so we need to go back to the main square to get into that fucking car.
Yeah.
Because that's the only car that we saw that had anything in it.
Yep. Alright. Going back to the main square. Can I go through this door right here? That's locked. That's not on fire.
That's a big negatory, Captain. I'm not putting my
It's here.
lips on that. That goes back to the mansion. Wrong way. Okay. There's the car.
Slim Jim.
To PI...
Private investigator.
Steve Moss. Alright. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended
So first
you.
off, 1997, by the
Cheers,
way.
Yep. Saying you're a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. So I'd like for you to investigate the case which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek on the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I've enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. Sincerely, Anonymous. I know what you did. Meet me at the well by midnight. You know which one. Come alone.
Also, the typewriter that typed this has a weird E on it.
It does. Sorry.
Media didn't have it right. Interview some people who worked at the mansion. Too wary. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. The orphanage. Scott found something there. Something at the orphanage.
Scott married...
He married Charles in 1971. Became the vice president of the mining company. Went into a slump after the mining accident in 73. Rebuilt the company from the ground up. Supported the hospital. Taken to...
For emergency operation in 74. Tricia Roberts was born just before that. Reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Okay.
How long was... Maybe she got knocked up by the doctor or something.
Security room 025241. Yay!
Oh, hell yeah.
The secret lies with her. Who the hell is that?
Probably Trisha. Shut up, cat.
Can you grab that ID?
Do they have a union?
I mean, sure. Where the hell?
Excuse me.
Okay, that's a problem.
That is a problem. He was investigating the case, and somebody didn't like that, so he got murdered, which is why he didn't pay his rent in the hotel.
Right. Okay, do we go back and check out the security room?
Of course we do.
Because it seems like he didn't get a chance to, because he wasn't sure that it worked at the mansion.
Well, we can always try there.
Was it 02541?
I think I took a picture of it.
Oh, it's documented too. Oh, 25241. Okay.
Wait, where am I going?
This goes to the church. This is not the right way.
This does not go to the church.
Where does this go, then?
Hell?
Well, we're going there eventually, so might as well speed up the process.
Sweet. Speed run. Oh, the hospital. We'll go there later.
Yeah, it's important, but we don't know why yet.
Boy, I love the idea of exploring a creepy abandoned hospital.
Yeah, the only thing worse than that would be exploring a creepy abandoned town.
Or mansion. Unless it's not abandoned.
Yeah, it's not helping my comm.
Like, what if there's like a murderer here?
A murderer?
Who's like just waiting for them to sell all the stuff in town so that all the evidence of their crime is finally destroyed.
I mean, they were clearly keeping an eye on the place up to 97. When they killed Scott. We don't know what the date is, do we? Can you bring up your original editor-in-chief letter? Do we have that?
No.
Huh. Okay.
But we can go back to the car and look at that if we need to.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what today's date is.
Security room is upstairs. Alright.
Four one. Keys. Trisha's key.
Alright, Trisha room, nanny, tea room. Cool.
Alright.
A VHS tape that I cannot pick up.
It's probably just security cam footage. They
So
tape
it's
over this.
unimportant.
March 18th, 94. Someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5'5", wearing a hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall into the garden. He proceeded to run into the backyard and jumped over the back wall. March 25th, 94. A new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. April 6th. I came across a note by Magdalene Roberts stuck between one of the old logbooks. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28th, 1975. Seems tape was never found. We have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed.
That seems important.
Okay. Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 and brought Andrew home. Andrew's the gardener, I think. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started work at the mansion. He'll be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. Came across... Okay. There's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. We saw that. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. They asked how she found her way back, and Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. She was wearing a black dress similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. Strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening. Huh.
What if it's like one of those things where one of the maids is like actually the woman's daughter or something?
Maybe.
Like an illegitimate offspring?
Bernard Hopkins.
That is the butler.
31 Silver Lake.
Okay, if we need to go to the butler's house, we know where it is.
Alright. The only other thing that I can think of...
Well, we have all those keys now.
Yeah. Well, we also should note the date that the tape...
So, Dorothy's room. Sorry.
That's key, alright.
Yeah, it just doesn't tell me which one it was. Alright. Nope.
There we go.
Sorry, what were you saying?
We should also note the date of the tape that Magdalene was looking for.
Yeah.
1975?
Or something like that. Here we go. Dear Charles, I've worked here for more than 20 years, and I'm so glad that I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me, and she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories, and I'm sorry that I'm leaving and won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything, and please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Dorothy.
That was written in 96 after Trisha died.
Yep. A diary.
23rd, 94. September 23rd, 94. I can't believe that Andrew tried to kill himself again. Important. Thank God for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. October 10th. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today, February 13th, 95. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea, and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. Showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today, June 19th, 1995. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7, and Andrew had been sending them money only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She had been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I'd called Laura before the fire accident. I feel so sorry for them.
Okay, so Andrew died in the fire.
Yep. And how much do you want to bet? Interesting. Go to your notes or your inventory. Go to your pictures. That picture right there in the lower right. That's the picture that Andrew took, or Scott took. How much you want to bet?
It's entirely possible because there's no other picture that's like really that relevant. So it's like, who is that?
Right. Another diary. 72.
72? Sophia.
There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she's his cousin. She's very pretty and has very good manners. Quick learner, too, and does whatever she's told to do. She's very eager, asking a lot about what she should do, how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present, how to be perfect at her job. I like her already. The guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sophia as if they'd never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back into the house, otherwise someone might have funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I'd think that Matthew liked her. That would be Father Matthew. Okay. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel like to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and then replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at the time, but after the break was over, I decided to make effort to care for her more.
The plot thickens.
I could make some guesses based on that, but I don't think I have anything to back them up yet.
Well, what if Sophia is Scott's mother?
Yep.
And Scott's dad
is Father.
Is Trisha's dad.
Or Father Matthew.
I wouldn't think it'd be Father Matthew because Sophia was in the mansion.
Right. But Father Matthew came to check on her.
Maybe.
There are many questions that still remain.
There's many layers to this onion.
Alright. So this room...
I believe this is the tea room.
Yeah, this looks like a tea room. No beds.
Alright, that's dustpan, not a photo thing.
Nelson and Brown investigation. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a portioned amount to an offshore private account under the name of Jefferson Investments, LLC. Every 5th of the month, an exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months. As of now, the total amount embezzled nears $160,000. But she found that out in 93.
So what if she killed Roberts?
2 years later?
I mean, I don't know. Bunch of hate mail. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? You costed me my job, you witch. You don't deserve to live. That's not a diary. A locked dresser drawer.
Interesting. A key. With an exquisite design. Oh, Vivian's diary. 1972. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they both agreed to support us. I don't think they are doing this to solely gain business benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support should help boost morale for our party. It's our anniversary today, 6/30/72. Okay. Charles invited me to my...
Maybe that's the code for the safe downstairs.
Could be. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise. I was so happy, I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach, talked as if we were teenagers in love. I could not remember the last time I felt this carefree. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet, not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage.
Miscarriage, you say?
That she was hospitalized in 74, though. Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that'll happen, so be it. Rather lose his support than to make deals with people with no integrity.
Alright, so she's a decent person. They keep reinforcing that she's a good person, at least on the surface.
Yeah.
One single fork. Mysterious.
I don't think that's the right kind of key, but I've been wrong before. Wait, usually what? Villas and mansions. Okay.
Well, we just happen to be in a villa and or mansion, Dave.
It's true. So...
Sorry? We need a winding thing for the clock.
Yeah. Well,
is there a secret in the clock?
Winding key.
Alright, I think this is the last room that we have a key for.
Potentially.
So that's the front door. This is... What was the address we had for that?
I don't remember, but we have the phone number. But we have the picture of it.
Alright. I believe this is Trisha's room.
And the drawer is locked.
It has a locked drawer.
The bird cage is definitely not a symbolism or anything.
Trisha requested all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. So maybe we want to go to the hospital.
Okay.
That's locked as well.
Damn it. My diary. Scott's a strange kid. Very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. Wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder that he's gone for so long. I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. 44871. Cool. I mean, I think one of the things about, like, games and TV shows like this, where it's like a deep investigation into people's lives, is that nobody's life stands up to scrutiny, right?
Of course not.
Nobody's life. Everybody has something to hide. You have something to hide. I have something to hide.
Sure, why not? All those bodies that they'll never find.
Ixnay on the Audie's Bay.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Damn it.
Alright, let's go check that...
Study.
Safe. Well, where's the study?
Downstairs.
I guess so.
Next time on Character Select, we will investigate the study and see what we can study there. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Tyler,
Dave.
would you like to live in a house like this?
A little too much room for me. Nice kitchen, though.
Nice kitchen, though.